Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is David, aka TCG Kindred, and we are starting a TCG business and a YouTube channel and growing it from the ground up. And this entire series is going to just be me documenting my entire process. If that sounds like something that you would enjoy watching, please drop a like and subscribe. It'll really help me out. And yeah, let's crack straight into this. So we're pretty much going to be going over Saturday and Sunday sales. We had a really great Saturday, Sunday. Definitely cannot complain with the amount of sales. We sold a lot of our tops cards, which I'm kind of surprised with how quickly they're selling. I really didn't think that they were going to move very fast. And we sold quite a few of the good ones. We also got a lot of work done this weekend. We listed a lot of cards. We got through all of our reverse hollow and hollows that we were going to put onto eBay and kind of sift through and then see which other ones we wanted to put on eBay that were worth at least 25 cents. And then the other ones we put over here in a box, and I'm going to list them onto TCGPlayer. Normally, I would like bulk lot them and do all that, but my bulk lots haven't really been selling. I have dropped the prices pretty drastically on them. Instead of trying to get like 30 bucks per thousand, I'm shooting more for like 20 bucks per thousand. Um, and I'm probably just going to leave them listed. If they don't sell for at least 20 bucks per thousand, then I'm not going to sell them because I can find somebody to buy them for 20 bucks per thousand. I know Phantoms is actively buying cards for 20 bucks per thousand. So I might just hoard some cards and hold on to them until I get a whole bunch and then either ship them to him or see if he'll let me bring them to him. But that'll be a later problem. Right now, we don't have that kind of problem. But um, so yeah, we got all of that listed. We're gonna go through. We still haven't listed our best cards that we want to get list, which is kind of exciting because we've been doing so great on sales. Sorry, I'm trying to grab this stack of cards here so I can show you. Well, you guys will get the picture. I don't have to grab them all. But we have a ton of put this down and just show you guys a few of them. We still have a ton of these like Cosmo Hollows. Some of these have swirls, quite a few of these have swirls, and quite a few of these don't. But I have this entire stack of Cosmo Hollows that still needs to get listed onto eBay. And then I also got this stack. We have a handful of these Japanese and Chinese hollows and reverse hollows, and I think there's a Pokeball hollow and stuff in here as well that we're gonna list. We don't have too many of those. We mainly got those from a couple of lots. I haven't really sold any Japanese or Chinese before, so we're just gonna see. I also have this sealed Finnegan promo from I believe it's Chaos Rising, but it's a Mega Evolution promo sealed. We're going to list that. And then lastly, we have this stack right here, which is all um, EXs and full arts and SIRs and some Vs and V stars. I would consider these our better cards, our best cards, and I haven't listed them yet. They're going to get listed today. I was going to do them last, and here we are. We're doing them last. So we're going to get all of that stuff listed, and then I'm going to go through um, I have two ETB boxes, pretty much three ETB boxes full of reverse hollow and hollows that I'm going to list onto TCGPlayer. I want to try to give them, some time to sell, even if I'm selling them for like 10 or 15 cents a card. That's still more than I'm going to make bulk lotting them. But I'm just going to leave them on there for a little while. If they don't sell after, I don't know how long, then I can always just pull them off, throw them in a bulk lot, or throw them in a bulk box and then sell them. So, but at least this way I give them a chance to sell. And like I said, 10 or 15 cents a card is still better than what I'm going to get selling them as a bulk lot or anything. And then we have a box of bulk still that we got last weekend or roughly, or not this past weekend, but like sometime early last week I think is when we got this bulk box. It's got about 4,000 cards in it, 2,000 reverse hollow and hollow, and 2,000 common uncommon. Still need to go through that. Need to go through that and then figure out what we're gonna list, get that stuff listed. And then the guy that we bought it from has a whole bunch more. Fortunately, we had like I said, really good weekend. So once the money comes in, we're going to be able to purchase more from him. I've already reached out to him and let him know. I'm hoping by this coming weekend that we should have at least a good chunk of that money, and we'll be able to buy at least another $100 or so, maybe 200 off of him. There's also somebody else here locally that has a bunch of cards that I have talked to, and they're willing to wait as well. So I'm going to be buying cards from them. We're buying them at like $15 per thousand for commons and uncommons, and then 4 cents per card on the hollow and reverse hollows, or essentially $40 per thousand. So yeah, things seem to be going pretty well. We just dropped off a bunch of orders this morning. I had to have my wife help me because there was like 2 boxes because our auctions finished on eBay. We didn't have the greatest success with those auctions, so I don't know if I'll run another one. I probably will, at least of the 3,600 card one. I think I had my dimensions wrong on the box, so it was charging a lot for shipping. I'm using these 1095 US PS boxes. I believe they're supposed to qualify for like a qubit rate shipping, and I don't think I put the dimensions in right because the person who won the auction, it charged like $24 for shipping. Um, and I don't believe it's supposed to charge that much. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to only charge up to maybe like 15 bucks. So I've looked into that and I fixed it, and so I'm hoping it's fixed. But I'm not going to post any more auctions until maybe tomorrow night. Like I said, I have two bulk lots up for 3,600 cards. I've dropped the price drastically on those. I was up around like 110 bucks, and I've dropped it down to like 80 bucks. So I went from trying to get like 30 bucks per thousand to 20 bucks per thousand. And then I have one lot left of 1,200 cards. I've dropped it to 27, I believe, 27.99. So we're trying to sell those. Obviously, I'd like to make more than what I'm selling them for, but right now I just kind of want the cash flow. I want a way to like get the inventory out and then get it back. As long as I'm making either a little bit of money, great. If I have to if I have to just break even to get rid of that inventory, to get new inventory that I can sift cards out of, then I'm fine with that, at least for now. Right now, I just want to have the cash flow coming in so we can continue to buy more bulk and continue to have things going and have, you know, cash on hand in case something great ever comes along. Because there are some great deals, at least locally, that I've seen that I've actually had to pass up on because I just haven't had the money. But all right, we're going to get into this. We're going to go over all of our orders for Saturday and Sunday. I have them all pulled up, and hopefully I have it right, so I'm not going to DDoS anybody's address. But we're going to show each order individually because I already packed these orders and I've already shipped them. But I will show each order individually, and then after that, I will show the spreadsheet and show kind of where we're at. So let's switch screens. All right. I'm just showing you guys this. This is kind of our entire inventory, at least on eBay. But I use Card Uploader for eBay. TCGPlayer, I still do it manually. It's not that hard to do manually, so I just do it manually. But as you can see, we have roughly 1,830 cards listed. Our right now, we got about a little over $5,000 worth of inventory listed. So we listed quite a lot this weekend. We actually got a lot of Pokemon cards listed, so it's not like just my tops cards and vintage cards and things like that. There's actually quite a few reverse hollows and hollows, and then the artists and the popular Pokemon are also listed. I haven't had any sales for those yet. I know they've only been up like a day or two, but yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on this. If it doesn't seem to do well, we might change it. Um, as far as like the popular Pokemon, see if there's any other ones that are maybe selling that I need to look to keep a hold of. Um, I probably won't pull too many more artist cards out of bulk unless they're reverse hollow or hollow. At least until they start selling, because right now I haven't sold any of them. Like I said, though, I've only had them posted for a couple of days, so it's a small sample size. But all right, we are going to go over our orders for Saturday. And Saturday we had 7 orders total. Yeah, it's 6 orders on eBay, 1 order on TCG Player. The order that was on TCG Player is right here. It was for 1 card. It was a reverse hollow Bastodon from Pitch Black, 37 cents. We net $1.31 on that order. Now we're gonna move over to eBay. eBay, our first one, we sold this Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard Tops blue logo card. Sold it for $9.49, and after fees and the label, it was we made $5.95. Now this shipping label is expensive because this person, I believe, is the person that had 3 orders, and I had to combine all 3 orders, and all three equaled up to over $50, so I had to bubble mail it. So the way eBay does it is they take all of the orders and then they take an equal amount out of each order. So this $1.87 will be taken out of every order, and it'll be 3 orders, I believe. So this order we're going to make $5.95 for this sticker card, and then this one again, $1.87 being held out. This is their second order. We sold this one for $8. The Nidoran, Voltorb, Venonat, Vulpix, Jolteon, Machop, blue logo sticker card. So we made $4.50 on this order. And then lastly, I believe this is the last one, another $1.87 on the shipping label. We sold this Pikachu, Raichu Tops sticker card, blue logo for $17.99. And after fees, oh, I'm sorry, there's actually more. My fault. There's also the Ivysaur blue logo uh, character card, and then the Bulbasaur blue logo character card, the Blastoise blue logo character card, the Wartortle blue logo character card, and that's it. Okay, so we sold all of those, and the total order was 35.82, and after fees, we netted $26.34 on that order. And so that was all 3 orders combined. So it was a pretty good order. We certainly like those kind of orders. And then this order we sold the Poliwag uh, red logo character card for $2.99. We netted $1.51 after the shipping label. Then we sold the Ekans Coughing Wheezing Meowth Persian Arbok blue logo sticker card for $3.99. I believe this was uh yeah, this one had multiple cards. That's what I was trying to say. All right. Story. We sold the Story of Mewtwo Topps first movie card blue logo for $3.99. We sold the Clones movie card blue logo for $2.99. So we sold all 3 of those for order total was $9.90 after shipping label and fees. We made $6.92. And then the last order for Saturday, we sold this Paldean Tauros from Paldea Evolved for $1.79, and after fees and label, we made 48 cents. So that is it for Saturday. So we'll close that out, and now we'll look here on Sunday orders. Sunday's orders were all on eBay. We had no TCG player orders, which I'm fine with. I haven't put any more inventory on TCG player, and so, like I've said multiple times, TCG player is kind of just a secondary thing. I'm just putting playables on there and cards for people that might need them for master setting. I'm not putting anything of great value or anything on there. So I fully expect TCG player to slow down and only have 1 to 2 or 3 orders, maybe more if I get like a whole bunch of playable stuff and get it on there. But right now I don't have that. So I'm fine with that. eBay is going to be our main focus. All right. So we had 11 orders. First order yesterday was this Naruto Sharingan Warrior 2 of 5 Heaven Scroll card. Sold it for $1.99. This is our second Naruto card we sold. We sold after fees and the label. We made 65 cents. Next up was this Team Rocket Zapdos from Destined Rivals. Lightly played reverse hollow. We sold it for $1.79. After fees and the label, we made 48 cents. Next up was this Scyther from Crown Zenith, reverse hollow. It was moderately played. Sold it for $1.79. After label and fees, we made 47 cents. Next up, we sold this Dragonite Topps trading card, blue logo. Sold it for $5.99. The order total was what, $5.99. And then after fees and the shipping label and everything, we made $3.99. Next up, this was a big order. I was in talks with this person for a while, and they wanted all of this card that I had. They were trying to get it for cheaper. I told them, hey, I've already got this discount running where if you buy up to four cards or more, you save 20%. It tiers down, so if you buy 3 cards, you save 15%. If you buy 2 cards, you save 10%. And it works for all of my inventory that's below $10. So he got that deal. But he eventually came back last night and bought them all. So we packaged it up and sent it out today. But he bought this tail end of the race first movie trading card, black logo for $3.99. He bought this tail end of the race silver hollow blue logo for $19.99. And then he bought this tail end of the race blue logo for $4.99. This one same card $4.99. This one same card $4.99. And this one same card $4.99. And this one same card $4.99. He wanted all of those that I had. Not entirely sure why, but hey, it is what it is. I'll take it. The order total came out to $46.70. So the order was under $50. So we were able to ship this in a envelope. As you can see, the label only cost us $1. So after fees and the label and everything, we end up making $35 on this order, which was really nice. I'm very happy that I didn't have to bubble mail it. It just happened to work out that way. So we'll take it. But yeah, that was a good order. This was our first auction that sold. As you can see, this was our 1,200 card auction. It sold for $18.01. Obviously, I'm not really super thrilled with that. I really wanted this to go for a lot more, so that's why I may not do auctions very much anymore. Because I definitely think this did not go for enough. I would have really liked this. I would really have lied to have made at least $20 for this. And as you can see, we made $14.62 after shipping and fees. But you live and you learn. $14.60 for cards that are just sitting here. I really shouldn't be complaining. So I'll take it, and we'll roll it into some more bulk. So we made 1462 on that. Next was this gold bat, silver hollow black logo tops card. We sold it for $4.99. As you can see, the shipping label is $1.83. So I believe this person had 3 orders as well. So we made $2.19 on this card. Their second order is right here, the Alakazam red logo trading card from Tops. We made or $7.99, shipping label $1.83. So this is the second order, and we made $4.79 on this order. And then lastly, they bought our Charizard trading card black logo, silver hollow. They bought it for 37.99. This was the last shipping label, so this is the third order. So we after fees and the label, we made $29.45 on this order. So combining all three, and we'll do that obviously in the spreadsheet, but we combined all 3 orders, which is why the shipping label was so expensive on each order because it just divvies it between all 3 orders. So that was a nice order. And then this order came in, I think, late last night. The Stealing Pokemon Blue Logo Silver Hollow card. We sold it for $15.99, and after fees and the shipping label, we made $12.19 on this card. And then lastly, this was our final auction that ended 3,600 card Pokemon lot. It sold for $62. After fees and the shipping and everything, we made $52.75 on this. This isn't that bad. I really would have liked doing it by like the $20 per thousand. I would have liked to have made like 70 to 75. But like I said, these were bulk cards that I wasn't selling that are just sitting over here in a box. I really shouldn't complain. So we can take this $52, roll it into more bulk, and go from there. So I'm not gonna complain. I will take it. It's obviously the risk you take when you do auctions. So like I said, I don't know how many more of them I'll do, but I might do one more of this and just see how it does. But yeah, we made $52.75 on this, and this was the last order of Sunday. So we can pull this up now. And this is our updated spreadsheet. This has Sunday's and Saturday's orders. Right here is Saturday's orders. Six orders on eBay, one order on TCG. So we ended up making $45.70 on eBay and $1.31 on TCG on Saturday. And then yesterday we had 11 orders solely on eBay. We ended up making $156.90 yesterday on eBay. So we had essentially a $200 weekend. I am certainly not going to complain with that. I'm very happy with that. If we could do that every weekend, I would be very happy with that. So yeah, like I said, it's a good weekend. We're probably going to re-roll this into more bulk. So any profit, this current profit over here, which will show in a second, or actually it's already showing, will probably be going down. But that's okay. We got to take our profit and roll it into the business in the most profitable way possible, which will be buying more bulk right now. So we've made $299.01 on eBay. We've made $57.40 on TCGPlayer. We still have this $28 in expenses for stamps and a bubble mailer from TCGPlayer. We've got $110 worth of inventory that we've bought. This will be going up probably this weekend. So currently, right now, we are in the profit of by $218.32. I am certainly not going to complain with that. It's been a really good start. Hopefully, we can keep up the momentum and keep it going. We are going to continue listing cards. Like I said, I'm very happy with how it's going. I still have all of my so-called good cards that I'm going to post today. So I'm very sure that those are going to sell pretty quickly. I don't know about the Cosmo Hollows, but the EXs and the IRs, SIRs, excuse me, SIRs are all going to sell. I'm very sure of that. So we're going to get those posted. Then we're going to go through this over here, set sort this, get this listed on the TCG player. Maybe we'll start getting a few more sales on TCG player. And then, yeah, we have that other bulk to go through. I do have a box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards that I'm contemplating cracking open. It's about 4,500 cards. I'm contemplating cracking open and trying to list some of those, but I don't really know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, so I might also just put them up as an auction and just take whatever money I get from them and roll that into something else. But I also might just list them. I mean, it's nice to dabble into other areas, especially areas that you don't really know too much about. Um, so I probably will end up listing some of them and just see how it goes. Eventually, I do want to get like magic cards. I think Riftbound's really cool, so I might eventually get some Riftbound cards. So I'd like to dabble in some things that I haven't really dabbled in and know really too much about, so we can kind of make sure we're exploring all avenues. But I think that's going to be it. I appreciate everybody watching. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe. I will be putting out a video every day that my wife's not working. I try to spend time with her any day that she's off, which I don't believe she's off again until Thursday. So we're going to have like 3 or 4 videos in a row. And yeah, so once again, thanks everybody. If you stuck around this long and have been watching these videos, I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to improve the quality of the videos and try to improve kind of how I do things as well. I'm still learning, I'm still new, and I'm trying to do better. But like I said, I appreciate it. Um, and I will catch you guys all in the next video. Take care.